smash that like and subscribe, ninjas. Today we're slicing into Ninja Gaiden, Ragebound to answer a spicy one. Is this the best 2D Gaiden since '89, or nostalgia bait with a gym membership? Drop your hot take now. Do you want classic punishment with modern training wheels? Or are you here to get Izuna dropped by life for 8 hours straight? So, the Game Kitchen takes a swing at an untouchable legacy. And instead of pretending the last 35 years didn't happen, they thread the needle. Ragebound keeps the two-button soul of the NES games, one to jump, one to slice, then sneaks in just enough 2025 sauce, a dedicated dodge, a quick lunge, a score-chasing loop, and a shop between stages. It stars Kenji, Ryu's protege, with Ryu conveniently busy in America doing 1989 things. The twist? Kenji ends up soul-sharing with rival kunoichi Kumori after a demon fiasco, and that fusion drives both combat and platforming for the rest of the game. The first thing you feel is speed. Ragebound wants you sprinting, bouncing and deleting screenfuls of demons before their intro animations even finish. The Guillotine Jump is the secret handshake, a mid-air pogo that lets you bounce off enemies, projectiles and hazards to extend routes, chain movement, and style on bosses. It's ridiculously satisfying, and it's where the flow state lives. The difference between getting folded by a lightning bug demon and never being touched again. Mastering guillotine into dodge, into lunge, bang bang bang. Then there's Hypercharge, the nuclear cherry on top. Enemies with color auras basically dare you to kill them with the correct attacker. Katana for Kenji, kunai for Kumori. Do it right, and you bank a one-hit delete you can spend on beefy targets or to stun bosses. When you're cooking, you'll chain aura pops into hypercharge deletes into guillotine rebounds, and it feels illegal. The small catch: the system can telegraph encounters. See an aura pop in and you can guess a tanky jerk is about to crash the party. It's a little on the nose, but the execution still demands timing and awareness. Burning a hypercharge on a popcorn enemy by accident is a chef's kiss of cell phone. Kumori is not just a voice in Kenji's head, she brings her own kit. Her ranged tools, kunai, a tossable sickle, boomerang-style blades open the space up, and shared rage-bound arts let you screen wipe, shield, or top off health if you've earned the key. That economy keeps you honest. Offense fuels your big toys, so you can't turtle your way to glory. Meanwhile, demon altars let Kumori slip into an otherworld for platforming detours, meter-gated mini-routes where you scout secrets and unlock shortcuts. It's a smart break from the murder treadmill and scratches the explore just one more nook each without bloating the mainline stages. Progression nods hard at the 3D Gaiden era. Muramasa runs a shop between stages, and Golden Scarabs fund talismans that meaningfully change your run. Want sustain? Grab the one that heals on kill streaks and suddenly the game transforms into a surgical vampire sim. Want pain? Equip challenge talismans that raise rank but nuke your safety nets. On normal, the stage length is a feature. There's room to route, experiment, and chase S-ranks. Flip to hard and the gloves come off. The map and shop go on vacation, checkpoints spread out, and some stages feel just a hair too long for their own good. It's the old school gauntlet some of you have been begging for, complete with a few oh come on deaths that would make the NES grin. Level variety is strong. Forests, mountains, navy bases, cursed construction sites, even a runaway train set piece that feels ripped from your childhood brain. The campaign doesn't linger in any vibe long enough to get stale, and the optional secret stages crank the difficulty if you want to sweat for unlocks. Bosses, absolute highlights. The roster hits that Gaiden sweet spot, learnable patterns, punishing mistakes, room for swag when you've got the systems internalized. A couple of rematches show up with new tricks, but they're good enough that the reruns land. The late game trio will test everything you've learned. The finale especially sells the fantasy of being a hyper-competent murder blender. Presentation is a flex. This is some of the cleanest, most expressive pixel art in the genre right now. Silky animation, readable effects, and a soundtrack that stitches classic motifs into fresh bangers without leaning too hard on nostalgia. Sound effects thwack and crunch in that I can feel it through my headphones one's way, and every hypercharge pop is dopamine. Now the discourse. Some folks argue Ragebound plays it safe, great fundamentals, not enough killer idea to stand apart from other 2D sword gods in 2025. I get it. It's not chasing parry lab depth like Nine Sols, and it doesn't have the elaborate stance gymnastics of certain contemporaries. My counter, the killer idea is flow. The way Guillotine Jump, aura matching, and score-fed sustain interlock to reward relentless forward motion is distinct and addicting. When this game hums, it's pure arcade momentum with just enough routing to keep the ceiling high for replays and speedruns. That said, the pain points are real. Stage length plus sparse checkpoints can overstay their welcome on hard. A couple challenge requirements flirt with streamer dare more than meaningful mastery. And yeah, occasionally an aura spawn screams there's a mini-boss incoming, the magic trick is slightly visible. None of that broke the spell for me. But if you want frictionless runbacks and zero telegraphing, calibrate expectations. Veteran game verdict. Ragebound absolutely belongs in the conversation with the best 2D action games this year. And brace yourself, the best 2D Ninja Gaidens period. It's accessible enough to onboard new ninjas, nasty enough at the top end to satisfy the lifers, and stylish enough to make you feel like a legend when it clicks. If you live for perfect parry labs, you might call its toolkit lean. If you live for momentum and mastery through movement, welcome home. Alright, your turn. Is Hypercharge aura matching genius or training wheels? Does Guillotine Jump dethrone wall climb shenanigans as the most iconic Gaiden move? And the big one, is Ragebound the best 2D ninja game this generation, or does the Lost Crown still wear it? Sound off below, roast my roots, and tell me which talismans you're rocking. If this breakdown helped, tap like, sub to Veteran Game, and I'll see you on the next run. Probably still trying to beat that no-hit boss challenge like a clown.